Stand in front of you. They called your name?
Yeah.
What's the case number for this one, Judge?
On YouTube now. Now I'm going to bring up Mr. Deister or Deister. Is it Deister or Deister, sir?
Deister.
Deister.
Yes, sir.
1 minute, sir. Okay, Mr. Deister, can you, it's Deister, right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Deister, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Is your name Christian Deister?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Christian Deister who in this cause number 711-833 who's charged with the offense of burglary of a vehicle? Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
This case is a class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with, what the possible punishment could be in your case, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video, and you've signed this. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
And do you understand it?
I do understand. Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed this one as well. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I do. Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of burglary of a vehicle, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will then?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is one?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 95 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Montoya?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
And do you agree to this, Mr. Deister?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Deister, the court having heard your plea of no contest, on that plea, the court does find you guilty. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 95 days in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. Do you know if this is the only case holding your client, Mr. Montoya? Sid,
This is the only case.
pardon me?
Yes, Your Honor, it is. Yes,
It is
Judge.
the only case holding it. So if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today, okay?
Yes,
I
sir.
can't tell you exactly when that'll be, but it should be sometime today.
What's up?
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. God bless
I
you.
take the headset off. Have a seat.
Bless you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I have now Ms. Fernandez's case. It's ready.
Judge, if I may, real quick,
Yes, sir.
on Olivia Oliver, Judge.
Yep.
We're asking that you, because she's gonna get back on probation, if you could waive the fees on the portable device.
Okay, are we gonna take an actual plea on her?
No, we're not. They're just gonna
I don't
withdraw.
have any
and-
paperwork to sign online on that, Abe.
Okay. How do you do it,
Alex?
Terry?
Well, here's Alex, here,
Good,
Alex has to
good.
send it.
Okay,
Alex, on that problem child, the wonderful
Oliver.
motion to revoke that you love so much. If this person is gonna, wanna remove a device, are you gonna give me an order later to do that, or what's gonna happen on
yes,
that?
sir, that's what I was doing.
Okay,
I'm
so-
gonna send you the motion to withdraw, and I'm gonna send you the modifications.
okay, and somehow or another, Alex will give me the proper paperwork to sign and I'll sign it, okay?
To waive all that, okay, and reduce. the
Okay,
fees.
now, Alex, what do we tell the deputies to do with that lady? Do we keep her?
I
or-
already spoke to the deputies. Abe, you can go to 3,
Okay.
and your second client is there.
All right, thank you.
I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Man,
what's
are
going
you
on with
good
us?
or what? All right, so we're
Yes.
rocking and we're definitely
What,
rolling.
Alex? Go ahead, Alex.
What's going on? What'd you need, Judge? I'm sorry.
I don't
We're
need anything,
done-
but I
we're
need the
done
fountain of
with-
youth. Can you find me the fountain of youth?
Yes, okay, we'll do.
Okay,
We're done
easy.
with Oliver.
okay,
We're
all
done
right,
with
so
Oliver.
now, who do I
Okay.
have? I have Ms. Fernandez.
Okay, are you gonna transfer me to
Go back to
whatever,
3.
Alex or Terry?
Yeah, go back to 3. Your next client's
You
gonna be
should see a
there.
button that sends you
all
back
right.
to 3,
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
okay?
Okay.
And now, Ms. Fernandez's case on Barry King Decorez, I'm gonna see if I can find that paperwork on my screen. Let's see. Decorez, there we go. Mr. Decorez, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I need a verbal answer. Can you
Verbal,
send me a yes or no?
yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. By the way, how do you pronounce your name?
Decorous,
Decorez? Okay. I'm about to share my screen with you. Is your name, okay. Decorez Barry King. Is that your name?
yes,
Okay. So Barry King's your last name then, right?
yes,
Okay. Are you the same, Decorez Barry King, who in this cause number 716770, who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
yes,
This case is a Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 up to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
yes,
Looking now, at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, and you have signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, it's okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
yes,
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it, and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
yes,
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
yes,
And do you understand it?
yes,
Are you a citizen of this country?
yes,
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you've signed it. And when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with a prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, sir?
yes,
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass of property, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no contest,
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? You understand that?
yes,
Has anybody forced you to do this plea?
no,
Besides the plea bargain, that's a lower gap for you. Besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
no,
You enter in your plea of your own free will.
yes,
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it? There is.
Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 24 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Fernandez?
It is, Judge.
And do you agree to this, Mr. Barry King?
yes,
And Mr. Barry King, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs, 24 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today, okay? Can't tell you exactly when that'll be, but it should be sometime
Yes.
today. Good luck, sir.
Mr. King.
Thank you, Judge.
And
Thank you.
Ms. Fernandez, thank you. You can be excused. Hey, but better that you left me alone. I had to do your job, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean, I had
Yeah,
to
Terry
put people in
does.
breakout rooms and stuff.
No,
Golly,
Terry
I was doing
just-
a Walton Shelton.
Terry is very capable. She did it last week. I still helped out with breakout rooms, but she.
Okay. All right, now, let's see. Where are
Mr.
we
Hilly,
at right
Mr.
now?
Hilly is next, Judge. Mr. Hilly, and he's got, I don't know if we're going on both cases on,
Let me ask him, Mr. Hilly, hold on, let me find you on my paper docket.
what,
Uh,
first page.
Okay, that's on Alexander William. He only has one case.
One case, Judge. That's, yes, one case.
Okay. So let me find that case on my screen. Okay, I've got it. Can we get Mr. Alexander William on the auxiliary court bench camera, please? Okay, Mr. William, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Is your name Alexander William?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Alexander William who in this cause number 711428, who's charged with the offense of burglary of a vehicle? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
On my docket, this is listed as burglary of a vehicle as a second offense. And because it is listed as a second offense, that means it's a Class A misdemeanor. And for a Class A misdemeanor, it's possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with, sir?
Yes, sir.
Could I ask the clerk to please correct the charge to burglary of a vehicle to burglary of a vehicle second, please? Kareem,
Yes, Judge, I'll do that.
thank you. I appreciate it.
No
right.
problem.
And now I'm looking at a screen entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference that you have signed. And when you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a screen entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed this document and your attorney has signed this document. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed it. And when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you
Yes.
understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of burglary of a vehicle as a second offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 53 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Hilly? Mr. Hilly? Mr.
I
Hilly?
apologize. I apologize. You were on mute. I apologize. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, do you agree to this then, Mr. Alexander?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Alexander, the court accepts your plea of no contest. On that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sent you to $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 53 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, judgment satisfied. My docket is telling me that he's pending transfer to TDC. Is that correct, Mr. Hilly?
It is.
Okay, so if this is case holding you, this case no longer holds you and you should be transferred. All right, good luck to you, sir.
So thank you so much. Have a great day.
Take care.
Good luck. May I be excused?
You can be excused, Mr. Hilly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Check this up here. All right, now.
Yes, sir.
I know we have some pleas ready here, Judge, but I have some breakout rooms that are open, Judge. Can we
Yeah.
let in next some more people, Judge, and ask them? if they
Okay,
can-
let me bring in some people then. Let me see.
Judge, you got any more attorneys?
Yeah, I'm bringing them in. Just give me a minute. Good morning, Mr. Griner. Morning, Randy.
Morning, Judge.
Do you have an offer in your case?
Yes.
Okay. Can we put Mr. Grinder in a breakout room then, Alex?
Yes.
What
sir.
room? I didn't
I'm
see. I
sorry,
wasn't looking.
One, Judge.
Breakout room 1?
I'm sorry, I'm doing probation work right now.
Okay, then I will, I'll assign you,
Nothing.
Mr.
I'm
Hey,
not
Valverde,
doing-
Valverde, I'm talking to Terry, so we're taking care of that while you're doing this.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, then Mr. Grinder, you should see a button that sends you to breakout room 1. All right, let me bring in Ms. Valenzuela.
Okay. got her.
She's connecting to audio. It's taking a little bit of time.
Sorry, Judge, I'm trying to get
Wonderful.
your motion to withdraw.
No, let's,
Give me just a minute, buddy. Huh?
okay, well, I'm gonna bring in Mr. McCray since Ms.
Yeah, hang on,
Valenzuela is
hang on.
having trouble connecting to audio.
Excuse me, Judge. Terry,
Go ahead, Alex.
did you send the Spanish paperwork to Abel?
Oh, no, the Spanish paperwork's okay. I just gotta call the interpreter. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Send the Zoom link to them.
Okay,
And
so
then
Ms.
call-
Valenzuela.
Yes,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Valenzuela. Good morning. Do you have an offer in your case?
I do.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what to do with Ms. Valenzuela. Terry, do we have a breakout room with a
Judge,
client?
we do. We have room. Alex, Ramirez, can we put Catherine Valenzuela in 2? Is that fine? Alex Ramirez?
You're in the other room.
Okay. We'll send you to 2, Catherine. I'll let them know.
Okay, thank you.
Number 2.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Number 2, Catherine. Thank you.
Okay. And what about Mr. McCray? Do we have a breakout room with a client with him? Or do-
Not yet,
Not yet,
Judge.
Judge.
Not yet. Okay, Mr. McCray, do you have an offer in your case?
Yes, I do. It's a JSAT offer. I'm about to hop into a jury trial like in about the next 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, Mr. McCray. Do you want to sign out, trying to come back in? I mean, I can't tell you we can do this in the next 5 minutes. It's just not gonna,
Okay.
not gonna happen
All right.
right now.
Well, I'll hang out until I can.
Okay.
All right.
Can we put him in a breakout room right now and
We can
till we
put him,
get a client form?
yeah, we can put him in 7, Judge, and until we get a breakout room ready for him.
Okay. Now, I have some pleas that are ready.
Yes, Judge. Amy Owen is next, Judge. Amy Owen is next on Bode, Brandon Bode.
Okay, Bode. All
Bode.
right, hold on. Let me see if I can find her on my screen.
It's an
Got it.
MTR, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
It's an MTR.
Oh, man, I hate MTR.
I know. You see, I'm busy today.
Is this a regular MTR or deferred?
Regular, Your Honor.
Regular. Probation, okay. All right, I've got the paperwork on my screen. Can I get Mr. Bode or Bodie? Not sure how you pronounce his name on the screen, please, on the auxiliary court bench. Deputies,
Yes, sir.
can we get Mr. Bodie in front of the breakout bench?
Bodie.
Yes,
Mr. Bodie, can you raise your right hand for me?
I can raise both hands.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. All right. Is your name Brandon Bodie?
It's Bowd, yeah. But
Bowd. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Are you the same Brandon Bowd when this cause number 632425 who's currently on probation for the offense of driving while intoxicated is the first offense? Is that you?
Yep.
Okay. On my screen now, I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Video that you signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now on my screen, I see a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you've signed it. When you signed this document, you told me you understand that if I revoke your probation, you understand that your right of appeal is limited to the revocation of the offense itself, not the underlying conviction. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
The reason we're here is because there's been a motion to revoke your probation filed in your case that alleges that during the term of your probation that you violated the conditions of your probation. Could I ask the prosecutor to please read the alleged violation?
I don't have a violation report with me, Your Honor.
I emailed it to you, Mr. Caballero, but I'll read it, Judge. What
Okay.
condition do y'all want to go on?
Which allegations is he pleading true to, please?
The violation of not reporting to orientation.
Okay.
Okay,
Violated condition number 4, on or about the 26th day of July 2022 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Brandon Lee Bode, did then and there fail to attend orientation at the Bear County Community Supervision and Corrections Department in violation of condition number 4.
and to that allegation, how do you plead, sir? True or not true?
True.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there an agreement? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is to revoke his probation, and we will be sentencing him to 27 days in Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Bring him out right now.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Owen?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree to this, sir? Mr. Bob?
Yes.
Then the court having heard your plea of true to this offense of probation, court accepts your plea of true. I revoke your probation.
Yeah, please.
I reform your sentence to show a $0 fine plus court costs, 27 days in the Bear County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run, current judgment satisfied. I'm going to type in here, defendant is indigent. That may or may not help him in the future if he ever tries to get his license reinstated. It may help him with the fees.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Come on, Canales. All right. If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. All right.
Yes, sir.
Can't tell you when, but it should be sometime today. Good luck to you. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Amy.
Sir.
Okay,
Judge,
uh,
next is Matthew Brown, Judge.
Brown is next.
Ferguson, but he's got two cases, Judge. Are we going on both, Mr. Brown?
No, we're just going on the last three digits are 735. Resisting, or
Okay.
yeah, resisting.
That's gonna be the resisting.
Yes, sir.
And the other one's being TSE?
Correct.
Okay.
You
Can
done?
I get Mr. Ferguson in front of the camera,
Ferguson,
please?
come here, buddy.
Mr. Ferguson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Right. Is your name James Ferguson?
Yes, sir, it is.
Are you the same James Ferguson when this cause number 716-735 was charged with the offense of resisting arrest? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, and you've signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You have signed it. Your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, he did.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed this document as well. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor. If you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I do, sir.
So then, to the offense of resisting arrest or search, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea
No, sir.
besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you? Besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 24 days in Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. We ask that this judgment be satisfied. Will be TIC in cause number 716-734.
That's your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Brown?
It is, Your Honor.
You agree to this, Mr. Ferguson?
Yes, I do.
And Mr. Ferguson, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court does find you guilty. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 24 days in the Bear County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run current, judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number 716-734. That means that case will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. And Mr. Caballero, I'm going to ask you to please give me that dismissal before the end of this Zoom meeting this morning, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If these are the only cases holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today, all right? Good luck to you. Take care.
Thank you.
Your Honor, real quick, to send the dismissal, what email do you use for me to send the dismissal?
I'm sorry?
What email do you want me to use to send the dismissal on?
Terry, he should send it to jail court judge, right? That's how I normally get it.
Yes, it's Bear County Jail Court. I know
We're on YouTube, so if you want to chat it.
Okay, I'll send it right now.
Oh, it auto-populated for me on Adobe.
Oh, perfect. Good, good.
Okay. That sent it there. All right, thank you. Okay, so what's coming up next?
Good morning, Your Honor.
I'm sorry,
Good morning, Your Honor.
who's saying good morning?
Your Honor.
I am.
Hey.
Oh. Oh no, the dreaded interpreter is here. Oh no.
Right.
Oh God.
Mr.
Another fun morning.
Griner is out, Judge.
Oh, Mr. Which case are you here on, Ms. Cavazos?
In the back.
I'm sorry. That's not my name. I'm sorry. I don't know, Your Honor. They just called and said they needed an interpreter. I'm sorry. That's not me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, of
That's okay.
course.
But, okay, where is Terry Alcantara? Terry?
Mr. Griner is next,
Okay.
Judge.
I'll try and get to you as fast as I can. Let me
No
take care of
problem,
this,
Your
please,
Honor. Of
and we'll
course.
find out who you would call here. Terry, did you call for an interpreter?
Yes, she did.
Yes, Judge.
She's here for Elvin Flores, and Catherine Valenzuela is in,
But also for Abel's guy too.
and for Abe's.
Oh, okay, so we got two people. Okay.
Yes, two people.
In the meantime, someone else is ready on a plea. That's Mr. Griner, right? Let me find Mr. Griner's client on my, first of all, Mr. Griner's client has two cases. And that's Cynthia Ivy. I'm showing the plea work on the 28 case. Does that mean the 70 case is going to be taken into consideration, Mr. Griner?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
All right, so I'm going to click on this. Can we get Cynthia Ivy in front of the camera, please?
I'm sorry?
Cynthia Ivy.
One.
Can I get Cynthia Ivy in front of the camera?
Cynthia Ivy. Miss Ivy. Cynthia Ivy.
Honestly, I didn't do anything with her. She should still be there.
Yeah. You probably just gave her a key and she escaped just now.
Well, yeah, but I can't say that. I know the court.
Okay, Miss Ivy,
Yes, sir.
can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, sir.
You swear the testimony that you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, is your name Cynthia Ivy?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Cynthia Ivy who in this cause number 713-028, who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a document on my screen entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, and you've signed it. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Absolutely, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it electronically. And when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So then to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, sir.
And do you understand that on the plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Absolutely, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Absolutely, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it for me?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for $0 fine, court costs, 8 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. We ask that this judgment be satisfied, and we also be TIC in cause number 705270.
That
That's
is our
understanding
agreement,
of the
Your
plea
Honor.
bargain in this case, Mr. Griner.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to this, Miss Ivy?
Yes, sir.
And Miss Ivy, the court having heard your plea of no contest, on that plea, the court does find you guilty. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 8 days in the Bear County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run current, judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number 705270. That means that case will be dismissed and returned. for the-
Excuse me, Judge. Excuse me, Judge.
Did I get the wrong one number?
Yeah, you
I
got the
did.
wrong number
Hold
there.
on. Should be 705270. And that means that case will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. Again, I'll ask you, Mr. Cavieto, to please give me that dismissal before the end of the Zoom meeting. All right, that means if these are the only cases holding you. You should be released sometime today, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
Okay, take care.
All right, well, I'm done. And unless
Okay,
need
you
me.
can be excused, Randy. Thank you for your help.
All right,
today.
thanks,
Appreciate
Judge. See you guys.
See ya.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I've got a couple of dismissals I need to sign, so let me sign those before I get away from myself. This agreement's been canceled, Mr. Cavieto, whatever dismissal you sent me.
Oh, the first one I sent off was by accident. I canceled that
Okay,
one. The
so
second one is the correct
I'm
one.
trashing that. Hold on. Just want to make sure. Okay, I don't see any dismissals yet on my screen, but before the end of the meeting, Ms. Cavieto, please send them to me, okay?
Yes,
All right.
I should have sent already, I just sent out Cynthia Ivy right now, and I should have already sent off for the previous person. I forget their name. It's James Ferguson. And if not, I can send it over again.
Okay, let me see, wait a minute. I've got Ivy on my screen now. And
I can just resend out James Ferguson again.
Ivy is being assigned right now as we speak. Come on, Canales. Today's date is the 2nd of October. Okay, so I've signed the dismissal on Ivy. Which is the other one that you sent me? Ms. Cavieto?
I should have sent out James Ferguson earlier, but if you haven't received it, I can send it out again.
I am not seeing a James Ferguson
Okay, I'll send it out again. Give me one
dismissal.
second.
So if you don't mind sending that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me see. So who do I have next on the parade here?
Judge, you have Abe Garza, Judge, want to do the.
Hey, which
interpreter.
client do you have that's ready to go?
They both are Isabel Sanchez, Judge, and Santayo Marlon, and I know the interpreter's here. I don't know if you want to do him first,
Spanish.
Okay,
get her out of the way.
hold on 1 minute.
Marlon Santoya.
Okay, let me see. I'm looking at my screen now. Which one needs the interpreter again? Hank? Is it Sante?
Yes,
Okay, let me see. Sante, I got him on. Is that a man or a woman?
man.
Okay,
He understands English, it's just a little slow, so, but. That's what I
okay.
wanted
Can
to
I
say.
get Mr. Sante?
Sante.
Do I need to do we need to do the interpreter on?
Yes, Judge, it's a good
Oh,
idea.
we do. So that means I gotta hit the dreaded interpreter button. Damn it.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, hold on.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Terry, I got the paperwork done. Will you text me when you're ready?
Okay, so
Okay, I'll text you when you're ready.
clicking the start button on interpretation. Now I'm hitting the English only button on interpretation. Can we make that can we make sure the interpretation button is on the screen over there? Mr. Deputy?
Yes.
Okay, it's on.
Yeah.
All right. I would say.
Hello,
let's
miss.
see.
Good morning.
Mr. Are you testing it? Okay, that's good. Mr.
Okay.
Sante, can you raise your right hand?
Okay.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sí.
Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Is your name Marlon Sante?
Yes. Sí.
Are you the same Marlon Sante who this cause number 717030 who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Sí.
Are you the same person under the name of Marlon Sante who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Sí. Así me declaró
This
culpable.
offense is a Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment can be in your case, sir?
Sí.
I'm looking now on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video Conference that you have signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Sí.
Come here. Come here, lady.
I'm looking now on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You have signed it.
Yeah,
Your
come here.
attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
You talk to me, you're still fucking talking. Now take you over here, you're still fucking.
Mande, no escuché muy bien.
Okay. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Oh, ya lo leí.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Ya me dice.
And do you understand this document?
No. Sí, entiendo.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Residente.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Sí.
By that, I mean, if you have a green card, it's possible you could lose your green card. It is possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized citizen. It is possible that you could be deported. You understand those three possibilities?
Sí.
Mr. Garza, did you explain the possible immigration consequences to your client?
I did, Your Honor.
And he understands it.
He does.
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it. And when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Sí.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Pues no me opongo.
And do you understand that on the plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? Do you understand that?
Es que, bueno, yo voy a salir hoy, me dijo el abogado.
Okay. Do you understand? Listen to my question.
Tengo
On a
problemas
plea
de
of no contest, it's the
recordamiento.
same as the plea of guilty. Do you understand that?
Sí.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
¿Cómo?
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
Perdón, otra vez.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you something in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this
Sí,
plea
sí,
of
sí,
your
sí.
own free will?
Sí, 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 sí.
Are you doing this
No.
plea of your own free
El
will?
segundo sí. El primero que me preguntó, sí.
Okay. I don't want to make sure. Are you doing this of your own free will?
Sí.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 20 days in Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Garza?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree to this, Mr. Sante?
Perdón. Disculpe la molestia.
Okay, the plea bargain is a $0 fine plus court costs, 20 days in the Bear County Jail, give you credit for time served, fine and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied, which means you get out of jail today. Do you agree to that? The court then, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 20 days in the Bear County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, judgment is satisfied. Abe, is there an immigration hold on this case?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, then if there's no hold on this case, and if this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you, sir.
Bueno, gracias.
Que le vaya bien. Bye-bye.
Gracias.
Buena suerte. Ya te
Gracias.
puedes ir.
Thank you. Thank you, mister. Bye.
As we stay on the west side, one to buy. Okay. Ms. Tarragona Science, you have another case with us?
Abe does, Judge, yes.
I do, but I don't think she does with me.
Yeah, well, thank you.
It's
Yes.
Elvin Flores,
And that's
Your
with
Honor.
Abe as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judge, yes,
Can we
yes.
do Isabel Sanchez next, please?
Yes.
Judge, I was gonna let you know, Elvin Flores, which is Captain Valenzuelas, also requires the interpreter.
Yes, we're ready to.
Second
Oh,
page,
man.
Elvin Flores.
Okay. Well, can I don't want to get rid of you, Abe, but can I get rid of Abe?
Well, no, I just wanted to let you know, don't excuse the interpreter.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Abe, your next case is Isabel
Isabel
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yes, Your Honor.
Can we get Isabel Sanchez in front of the screen, please? So we can get Mr. Garza out of the video world. Or not. Can we get Isabel Sanchez?
Isabel Sanchez. Here, ma'am. You know about Damon Scott going back? No, he's going back.
What's the deal with him?
Suppose the case getting dismissed.
Okay, Isabel Sanchez.
Your Honor.
You want to test the interpretation
present, Your
thing, Carmen?
I can't hear you, sir.
He didn't say anything yet.
Oh, you
He
don't
was
see
released.
the interpretation. Alex.
Oh, is that what?
Oh, she doesn't need,
No, sir.
okay. Ben,
There you go.
we're holding you for Catherine Valenzuela's case then, right? I'm sorry, but let me take care of this plea and then we'll do it. All right, Miss Sanchez, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Hold on one second.
We have
Is your name Isabel Sanchez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Isabel Sanchez when this cause number 715-778, who's charged with the offense of terroristic threats? Is that you?
Yes, sir. It is, sir.
This case is a class A misdemeanor. It's possible in this case. Is it an A or is it a B?
Should be a
Mr.
B.
Caballero?
Sir,
Mr.
I
Caballero?
think A, sir.
It's a terroristic threat,
Yeah, I
Judge.
believe it's an A, Your Honor.
It is an A? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case, you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Your Honor, I need to make a correction. It's actually a B. I have it here on my system charged as a B.
It's charged as a B? Okay.
Yes.
It's actually a class B, and I'm going to correct that then.
That's fine.
For a class B misdemeanor, it's possible you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, sir. I sure do, sir.
I'm looking at a document on my screen entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir. I sure did, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir. He did, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir. I do, sir.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Oh, of course I am, sir. Absolutely.
Now, I'm looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed this as well. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do
Correct.
you understand that?
Correct. Yes, sir. I do.
So then, to the offense of terroristic threats as a class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead no contest, Your Honor.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Besides a plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
You're doing this plea of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Mr. Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 38 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Garza?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you agree with this, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Sanchez, the court having heard you plead no contest on that plea, the court does find you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs, sentence you to 38 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today. Can't tell you exactly when, but it should be sometime today. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Take care.
Thank you. May I be excused, Judge?
Hey, you can be excused. Thanks for helping us out today, man.
See you
Appreciate it.
tomorrow.
Oh, no, not another threat. Okay.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He says he didn't want, he goes, oh, no.
Okay, now Ms. Valenzuela is in need of the translator, and I want to, of course, get the translator out of here. So Ms. Valenzuela's case is Elvin Flores. Let's
Correct,
see if I
Judge.
can find him on my screen. I have. It's an MTR. Jeez, what a
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
great day. All right.
You ready for
Can we
Elvin?
get Elvin Flores?
What is?
And can we
he's
make
not-
sure that we get the translation thing going? I'm gonna see if, do I need to hit the buttons on that? No. Okay, do you want to test it out, Ms. Science?
No.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Hola. No.
Okay. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
A little bit speak English.
Use the interpreter, Judge.
Excuse me?
Use the interpreter.
Right, the interpreter is on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Can you
We
hear
don't
the
hear it.
interpreter?
We don't hear the interpreter.
Let me make sure that my buttons are all pushed. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Sí.
Okay, all right. Let me do it again. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sí.
Okay, thank you. I'm about now to share my screen with you. Okay, is your name Elvin Flores?
Sí.
Are you the same Elvin Flores who is currently, is it probation or deferred, Alex Valverde?
It's deferred, Your Honor.
It's deferred. Are you the same Elvin Flores who in this cause number 687-899, who's currently on deferred adjudication for the offense of cruel mischief, I believe as a Class B misdemeanor? Is that you?
Sí.
I have on my screen now a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Sí.
I'm looking at a document on my screen entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it. When you signed this document, you told me that you understand that if I adjudicate you guilty of this offense, you understand that you have a limited right of appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Sí.
Are you a citizen of this country?
No.
You understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
No sé.
Let me repeat that one more time. Do you understand that a finding of guilt or a plea of guilt in this case could affect your immigration status in this country?
Pues sí, entiendo.
In other words, if you have a green card, you could lose your green card. You could lose your right to become a naturalized citizen, or you could be deported. You understand those three possibilities?
Sí.
Ms. Valenzuela, did you talk to your client about the possible immigration consequences?
We discussed it, Your Honor, but yeah, I mean, it's an MTR, and so we discussed it in regards to that, Your Honor.
And he understands the possible immigration consequences.
I believe he does, and I believe he's indicated it on the record.
Okay. Then the reason we're here is because there's been a motion to revoke your probation and to adjudicate you guilty in this case that alleges that during the term of your probation that you violated the conditions of your probation and your deferred adjudication. Does the state have the allegation in front of them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Could you please read the alleged violation?
Yes, Your Honor. On or about the 14th day of March, 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Elvin Flores, did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely marijuana, in violation of condition number 2.
Is it number what?
In violation of condition number 2.
Number 2. Okay. To that allegation, how do you plead, sir? True or not true?
Pues sí.
True or not true, sir?
Sí, es cierto.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
No. Pues eso es lo que pasó, sí.
Okay, let me ask you one more time. Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Lo que pasa es que no sé qué es lo que me entiende, pues.
Ms. Valenzuela, if he can't say he's doing it of his own free will, I can't take this plea. Do you want to talk to him? in a breakout
Yes, Your
room?
Honor. Yes.
Okay, can we, Alex Valverde, can you put him in a breakout room?
They can put him into, Your Honor, and Catherine can move herself into.
Okay, bailiff, deputy. Deputies,
Room 2, Judge. I'll let the bailiff know, Judge.
okay. I'm sorry, Miss Science.
Hey, ¿dónde te pasas al número 2 cuando estabas?
So in the meantime,
Oh, okay, está bien.
Yes. In the meantime, Judge, I have some housekeeping to do. Leland McCray, he started a trial, Judge. Amber Trevino, Arnolfo, is that a JSAT by chance? Or I would like to give it away, Judge, if it's a JSAT. If not, you want me to reappoint to another day for him? Because he started a jury trial, started a trial.
Pretty sure it is a JSAT. I'll give you 1 second. Let me check.
Okay. Amber Trevino,
Yes, it's a JSAT.
what do you think, Judge?
can you give it to somebody?
I'll ask Judge and see if I can pass this on to someone. I hate for her to stay in jail another couple of days
Yeah.
until he gets out. It's just not
I
fair.
agree.
I'll find out, Judge. Okay, and also, Arnulfo,
What about
go ahead.
Louis Martinez, Damian Scott?
That one is no agree, that one's set for Thursday, Judge. I had to
Oh, is reset?
who'd you say, Judge?
Damian Scott, the attorney is Louis Martinez.
Oh, that one is, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to Arnulfo about, Judge. According to Mr. Martinez, these cases these cases should be dismissed. Do you have anything on the notes on Damian Scott? So I can get those dismissals from you this morning.
Let me check.
All right, thank you.
And I'm gonna scratch those out, right, dismissals on them.
Yeah, they should be dismissed. It was according to the defense, it should be.
Yeah, I have here, one of them will be dismissed. Let me check the other one.
Yeah, there should be 2 cases on the
Yes.
docket,
2 cases, Judge.
unlawful restraint and theft.
Yes, both of them should be dismissed. Let me send out those dismissal paperwork.
Excellent, good, excellent, Judge. And then,
And so Mr. McCray's case, you're gonna see if you can give that away to somebody.
I'll probably have to give it to Catherine Valenzuela, Judge, and when Andrew Folick shows up, we can get started on the pleas while she's conferring with the new client.
Yeah, let me,
Hey, sorry for me to say you.
hopefully she will be
go.
this guy.
I'll find out.
Those are the pants, so I'm gonna give her an orange trousers, is that okay? Okay, I just wanna let you know.
And Adrian Bettis, is he? Let's see. Did Adrian Bettis ever?
Ivy. The table. I've seen the table.
I think he asked Terry to text him or something, Jerry, Judge.
Okay,
But he was here. He left.
okay.
Okay, Terry's helping Catherine. She'll update you, Judge, when she gets back.
Okay.
That I think that's what I heard him tell him. Oh, and I sent you the motion to withdraw. I don't know if you got it.
Oh, you know, I was so busy doing this other stuff.
Yes, and I didn't want to interrupt you, but I sent the motion to withdraw on Oliver.
Yes.
Modifications.
Oh, okay, Ms. Valenzuela just came back, I think. Ms.
We're ready.
Valenzuela, what's going on with your client?
Medium.
He understands, Your Honor. A little confused, but he understands. But
I
mean,
know,
I
but I
believe-
can't have him saying on the record that he's not doing it, that, you know.
Well,
unless
I
he's
mean,
doing
we
it.
can try, I've gone over it again with him and I
Okay.
mean, we can only try again, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna try one more time. Let me just share my screen one more time.
Sí,
Okay, Mr. Perez. No, not Mr.
Mr.
Perez.
Flores.
Sorry. Mr. Flores. I asked you, we were in the middle of doing a plea in this case, okay? And I asked you if you were doing this freely and voluntarily. Are you doing this plea freely and voluntarily?
sí,
Is there a plea bargain in this case? Can I ask the state to please recite it then?
Yes, Your Honor, the plea agreement is for $0, to revoke the probation, $0 fine, court costs, 8 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that this judgment be satisfied.
That is
Okay.
our understanding, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
That is our understanding of the plea.
Okay, and do you agree to that, Mr. Flores?
sí,
Then, Mr. Flores, the court having heard you plead true to the motion to revoke, your probation is revoked. You are hereby adjudicated guilty of the underlying offense of criminal mischief as a Class B misdemeanor. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs, 8 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run current. Judgment is satisfied. That means that if this is the only case holding you, you should be released. Does he have an immigration hold, Catherine? Did you know?
That I know of, no, Your Honor, but this was, I believe, is the only case that's holding him.
Okay, if this is the only case holding you, you should be released. Good luck to you, sir.
gracias.
Okay, and thank you, Ms. Hines. Appreciate it. Sorry, I got your name wrong.
Catherine,
Yeah,
you're going back to two,
But I
Catherine.
should know better. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye-bye.
I'm sending you paperwork now.
Okay, let me see. I've got a
Okay.
dismissal here in front of my screen on James Ferguson. Sign it before I do anything else, so he doesn't get out of jail because of that.
I also sent out the dismissals for Damian Scott, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me finish this one here. This is the second.
Terry.
Yes,
Amber Trevino's in 2, waiting for.
got it. She's already there. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I've completed that. Let me see. Okay, so right now, we're waiting on Adrian Pettis to come back. and then
Any
we
better to
have
come back? I gave Leland's to
Amber
Catherine. I'm sending
Trevino.
her the paperwork now, Judge.
Anyone's left is.
Can we get pretrial to come on board? now?
Got it, Judge. They should be logging on now, Judge. We'll go over the bonds.
Okay, I'm gonna take us off of
You too.